There are calls to take away more royal responsibilities from Prince Andrew and Prince Harry after a challenge in the House of Lords. Currently, the pair here are able to stand in for the King on official duties if His Majesty is ill or away. But this was questioned by peers, as the Dukes are, as we know, no longer working royals. Well, Simon Viger joins us now from Buckingham Palace. Simon, this role, I understand, is officially known as Counsellor of the State, but most of us have probably never heard of them, have we? What do they actually do?
Hi, Tessa. Well, as you say, they are stand-ins, and Harry and Andrew are two of the potential five. Just to be clear, there was never any chance of Prince Andrew or Prince Harry opening Parliament. But yes, they have stood down from royal duties. They are, though, still Counsellors of State, and it would need an Act of Parliament to change that. Basically, they deputise signing government documents, receiving new ambassadors, chairing the Privy Council if the King is ill or incapacitated, and so very much formal constitutional roles.
OK, so who are the councillors right now then, Simon?
Well, let's take a look. It's basically to do with the line of succession. However, Camilla, as Queen Consort, is number one. But if the King is away, she is probably away too. So then you've got William in the line of succession, and Harry, Prince Andrew, and Andrew's eldest child, Princess Beatrice. They are the Counsellors of State. All a bit awkward, and this was brought up in the House of Lords by Viscount Stansgate, who's a Labour peer and the son of Tony Benn.
Is it not time, my lords, for the government to approach the King and see if a sensible amendment can be made to this Act? Otherwise, is the government happy to continue with a situation where the Councillors of State and Regency powers may be exercised by the Duke of York or the Duke of Sussex, one of whom has left public life and one of whom has left the country?
OK, this does all sound a little bit odd. How often does it actually happen?
Well, it is very rare, Tess, when the King is away or ill. And remember, actually, in May, the Queen had to sign special letters patent for William and Charles to be deputising for her at the state opening of Parliament as her Counsellors of State there. So it is rare. I expect what's going to happen here is that Edward and Anne are added as Counsellors of State. Ultimately, it's up to the King and the Prime Minister. They've got bigger priorities right now. The government's got bigger priorities right now. But long term, it is important constitutionally.